What kind of car is that? Is that a Dodge Charger? I think it might be. What color is the Dodge Charger? It's always tough to tell. I think it might be black. We'll go with black. Get this tweet out. Get this stream live. Be with you guys in just a second. It is a black Dodge Charger. It really is a black Dodge Charger. Alright, what's up, Nutty Gang? Welcome in, welcome back. Black Dodge Charger on the run here in Rosemead. Just got off the 60 westbound freeway. No lights on the car, high rates of speed, 3-star chase. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go chasing, everybody. Welcome back, welcome in. That Dodge Charger, you guys keep saying it's a Dodge Charger. I know it's a Dodge Charger. I know it's a Dodge Charger. You guys think I'm lying? Well, this Dodge Charger is on the move. 10:19 p.m. Pacific time. Drop your Dodge Chargers in the chat. We have ourselves a black one. Lord Baxter, appreciate you. Got a whole bunch of people here resubscribing. I apologize for not reading all of your names. Whoa, that's not Eliana Moreno. That's not Eliana. Where's Eliana? We have a new
left-hand turn.
Hard left-hand turn. We're fishtailing around that left-hand turn. This sounds like Roland Spreewell.
Okay.
This might be Roland. Maybe Eliana's off for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Gotcha. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for streaming with us on the NBC4 streaming platform and all of our streaming platforms. I'm Roland Sproul with my partner Sorrow. You're watching live images of a police pursuit
change that.
In the Monterey Park area now. This is a pursuit that began approximately 15-20 minutes
I'm going to lay out for Roland to give you guys the update.
Area, reported by industry sheriff to be an armed carjacking suspect with about 4 suspects inside that vehicle right now.
Armed carjacking. 4 suspects in this clown. We have a clown car, people.
La Puente area. Got onto surface streets and then onto the 60 freeway and took the 60 freeway onto surface streets now here in the San Gabriel Valley area. And you can see just how quickly...
That's a 4-star chase. That's got to be 4 stars.
Dangerous pursuit, blowing through red lights, just weaving in and out of traffic and so forth. We have not seen any close calls thus far.
Okay, I'm just going to reiterate for those of you that are just joining us here. I've changed it from a 3 to a 4-star pursuit because of the want and the aggressive driving combination I think warrants it. We have armed suspects, 4 of them in this Dodge Charger clown car. We have a clown car situation here. Roland Spreewell on the mic.
This is a residential area that he's blowing through, time where people quite possibly could be walking their dogs and out for walks and that sort of thing. And this suspect, with impunity, just blowing through intersections, down streets, as quick as he possibly can to try and evade law enforcement. CHP right now is the primary agency in pursuit. It started with La Puente Sheriff, and they have peeled off since then. You can see that the suspect has darked out his vehicle, so that he can't be detected, but I'm going to try and pull out of the shot here briefly and see how far back CHP is. So they're not that far back, and I'm seeing...
Okay, so red and blues are lighting them up. That's CHP. I believe the police department is off the chase. CHP, when they engage, they like to take it over exclusively. No lights on this Dodge Charger, but they're blasting it with the night sun. So anyone that's in a crosswalk or oncoming traffic, hopefully will be able to see the night sun blasting. But as a result, these people are going to know that they're being chased.
Completely darked out. And there is, I believe, sheriffs is going to be the primary air unit that is overhead right now. And you can see just by the quickness and how fast this suspect is going, there's really no opportunity right now for them to get any units into position for a potential pit maneuver or a potential spike strip. But even as quickly as this suspect is driving, really the speeds right now are just too fast for a pit maneuver.
This Dodge Charger looks fast as shit, too.
Take a little energizing here to try and catch up to this individual.
There's some pick-me-up under that hood. Y'all ever seen Fast and the Furious? That's a 10-second car right there.
Pull out of the shot here, otherwise my camera goes a little cattywampus a little bit. Let's see if we can.
Got to do a little spin there, a little circle button there from Roland. All right. We got the backup to Ileana in the game. We like Roland. Unfortunately, he's got NBC technology here, which is practically a VCR.
Right,
that is one engaged CHP red and blue, folks, right on the tail.
Still only one CHP vehicle in pursuit, so at some point we'll see if another agency joins.
This is a pit. That's a pit. Oh, if he makes a left-hand turn there, that's a guaranteed pit maneuver. You open yourself up to get pit on any wide turn like that. CHP, pit certified, CHP vehicle, clearly engaged right now on his tail.
So we got two now coming up.
And these side streets are ripe at this hour with not a lot of people on the streets. Ripe for a pit maneuver.
Pursuit package, if you will. They normally have about 3 or 4 patrol vehicles in tow behind these vehicles. So hopefully another city, as this individual traverses through various communities, they'll be able to pick up the pursuit and try and give CHP a hand.
No, is that a Dodge Challenger? I think that's a Dodge Charger, actually.
Just so lucky so far that we have not seen any close calls with any vehicles, any another
max speed for a pit, usually 45, but that's give or take. Oh man, dead end. We're gonna have a football here, people. Into a cul-de-sac, doors open, clown car, ejectocito, and football. We are.
Now through houses, through the backyards, we've got suspects now jumping fences.
Oh, he's trying to duck. Oh, he got by. The one at the bottom got by the cop. The one at the bottom got by the cops. He's through. The driver's through.
Underneath the covered area.
2 of them have gotten away. Looking like Chiefs wide receivers out there. What does he think? He could just hide under there? They're not going to find him?
Right on his heels there. I have not seen him pop out on the other end, so...
He's definitely under there. Me too.
He's got to be in there someplace. Very scary situation for the occupants of that home.
Did you all see the dude bail in the bottom? He hit the juke stick.
They got him at gunpoint.
At gunpoint.
Arms up, putting him on the ground. They've got him proned out.
Okay, let's go. I want to try and go double box.
Just threw something away. I'm not sure if it was a gun or if it was some other type of weapon. But as we
can get a replay on KCal. I hope.
He's got him at gunpoint.
But I'm going to stay with it here just for a second. There's other streams going on. Gil Levis is in the air for KTLA. Desmond Shaw is up for SkyCal. They're still chasing him in the other stream. They got the driver. I'm going to hold.
It looks like they've got this suspect in custody right now. And obviously I wasn't able to track the others.
Crazy speeds that we had heard about on this pursuit, Chauncey and Susie.
All right, thank you. And then this is the end of the pursuit. This is in Temple City, we're told, in San Gabriel Valley, actually. Desmond Shaw just kind of described...
Okay, they got the guy. I'm watching the KCal stream. They got the guy that ran below the...
...per hour westbound on the 60, ended up getting that flat tire, but then end up here in this cul-de-sac, stopping here as CHP officers closed in on them, and then we saw two of those suspects at least getting out of the car and then running. We know 2 of them have been arrested.
That's right. Right when we brought you to the scene here from SkyCal is right when they actually terminated this part of the pursuit, and that's when those suspects jumped out. And we watched as Desmond was showing us these shots of each one of these suspects being arrested. The first one being the driver. Are
we in Downey?
And the 2 suspects in the back, as well as passengers.
No, we're not in Downey.
2 passengers in the back. But again, this was a very dangerous pursuit.
KCal might be able to give us a replay.
Court in the San Gabriel Valley in Temple City, and 3 people under arrest. And I want to throw it over to Mike Rogers.
Maybe 2 others.
Just a minute to get an update, Mike.
Yeah, Susie and Johnson, my colleagues over on their desk are also working this, and we just got some information. This actually happened in LAPD's Hollenbeck area. So this is originally an LAPD want, and what happened is the car had the plate put into the system, and law enforcement to be on the lookout for it. While these industry deputies are the ones that picked up on it, and they called it what's called a 1029 Frank David suspect, which is a armed felony suspect. So that's
Oh,
what this
shit.
was wanted for. And then they got behind it. And, the sheriff's department is usually the first to give up the chases, and they hung on to this for a while until it got onto the freeway. Then they wanted CHP to get involved. And again, 125 miles an hour, SkyCal coming from the east, which is almost the max speed of how fast SkyCal can go. So we weren't able to make a lot of headway. And as I'm looking at the suspects down here, and Des, correct me if I'm wrong, they look very, very young. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of these are kids or teenagers.
Yes.
I'm watching the replay. I'm watching the replay of the one that got away. Oh, they might show it. They might show it here on KCAL. I'll get it live before we go.
The one that is right up against the cruiser, I believe, is the one that was in the back seat. It didn't look like they made any attempt to run. They were in the back seat.
So we were watching the chase with the driver. KCAL was over the chase with the passenger that tried to run past the cul-de-sac blockade. I think we're code 4. So we have one. Okay, we're code 4.
Getting some new information right now from the desk saying that it's actually 4 suspects in custody, including the driver. So 3 passengers total inside this car. So that's some new information that we're getting.
I got to show you guys this replay.
Pursued a very dangerous one, ending in the San Gabriel Valley tonight.
That's right, and these suspects going up to 125 miles per hour. And Desmond, you also talked about how dangerous this could be because police had information that a suspect might have been armed. Mike even talked about how this came through as an armed felony suspect. When did you get on top of this chase and with them going 125 miles per hour to an end as we speak, as we see the suspects getting out of the car and taking off, CHP right behind them.
To get overhead. We were
Okay,
able to
I've got the
get,
replay.
Close to them until they were well off the freeway, where they were still going 70 miles an hour on some of the surface streets, but they were going in different directions, and that allowed us to, beeline it here and catch up with them for the very end of this pursuit.
All right, Desmond, thank you very much. Again, the end of a pursuit with 4 arrests made. Now to this news, travelers leaving town early ahead of the Thanksgiving.
Hold on. I'm gonna load the replay of the foot pursuit with the passenger. Stand by 1 second here, folks. Because we were watching the NBC stream, we were following the driver, but the passenger had a funny moment. Let me get the video in here. Footbail. QPQ. Okay. QPQ. All right. Give me a second. There it is.
To an end as we speak, as we see those suspects getting out of the car and taking off. CHP right behind them. Mike Rogers has been watching this for us.
He runs back.
Desmond, he's up in SkyCal. Desmond, what's going on as we see these suspects just
well,
running all over the place?
Got, big tackle right there with one of the 3 suspects
absolutely
here.
kills him.
Lorenza,
I'm gonna wait for people to.
Broadway Street,
I'm gonna wait for people to come out of an ad break. We'll just keep running it on loop here for a second. And move it down to
an end as we speak, as we see those suspects getting out of the car and taking off. CHP right behind them. Mike Rogers has been watching this for us. And Desmond, he's up in SkyCal. Desmond, what's going on as we see these suspects just running all over the place?
Big tackle right there with one of the 3 suspects here off of Lorenza Court here, Broadway Street in the San Gabriel Valley.
One more time.
This was a very...
One more time for those of you just joining us. We're watching a replay of the passenger footbail. He goes up into the driveway. He sees that they are in pursuit. He turns around, says, I'm going to go on my own. Jukes that cop out of his shoes, comes down the curb. Now there's a blockade waiting for him. Gets by the first obstacle, but there are multiple Dodge Chargers in the way. And goodbye. And he's mounted. All right. That's what we missed on the KCAL stream, but I think we had all our boxes checked considering this occurred, as well as the driver trying to hide out and getting arrested. So clown car, footbail, and ejectocito. Yeah, well, as soon as they saw the cul-de-sac and the dead end, his buddy went that way, I'm going this way. Did not work, as it usually does not. But by the sound of things, it appears that those were a bunch of kids, but that's just some feedback that we got from Roland as well as Desmond in the air. I don't know how many chases we're going to have for the rest of the week because it is Thanksgiving break. Eliana's obviously not in the air, And most of these people are probably off for the news, so it'd surprise me if we get anything between tomorrow and Friday. But you never know. Choppers will be in the air because the famous LA traffic photo, Carmageddon, occurs on Wednesday. That's where the choppers go up and they take video of the 405, all the red and yellow lights. It looks like a Christmas tree going up the entire state of California because people are driving to see families. So they'll be in the air for that, but I don't know if we'll get any chases considering. All right, other than that, people, no turkeys in the air. We got 4s in the chat. Yeah, LA is usually a ghost town. Metropolitan LA is usually a ghost town for Thanksgiving, but suburbs, people are obviously going to other parts of the state. Any questions, comments, concerns in the chat? I know I haven't been live for like a week or so. How's everybody doing out there? Do I have any Thanksgiving plans? You're looking at them, my friend. Just playing with dogs, playing tennis. It's free. Now I realize why people don't live on the East Coast anymore. It is dark and cold all the time. How do people live here? It's dark at 4:15. How do you people do it? I can't believe I did it for 18 years, at least. What happened to the guy who went down? He footbailed and he tried to run. And then he tried hiding. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys as well. You drink a lot. Yeah. It's not a very healthy life over here, man. It's tomorrow's high. I'm in Connecticut right now. It's going to be a monsoon. There's like a nor'easter, 40-mile-an-hour winds. Rain, cold, dark, all day. It's 75 and sunny in Marina del Rey, west side of California right now. Come on, man. Yes, love turkey. What current association player would most likely invoke a 5-star chase? Draymond? Never rains in Downey. John Morant or Draymond, maybe? Yeah. I gave my Knicks thoughts already. Isaiah Stewart on that list for sure. Hinge game, same as always. Talking to some girl right now. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges hit a game winner tonight too. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. None of my business, I guess. Skip's been hanging out. Skip's been great. He's a grown boy now. All right, too much basketball talk going on here.